trying to teach myself how to talk, which is kind of difficult. I talk crooked. Maybe I could talk more like this. I'm gonna start talking like this all the time. Maybe I'll get more views because people are like, "What's wrong with this guy? Why is he talking like that?" You know? I'll probably voice over a good bit of this. Hey, the begonia's doing great.
Beautiful, yeah. We lost one.
Cactus Day. That sucks. Maybe I won't voice over a lot of this. This is actually kind of like the deal. This is what we're doing today. It sucks ass. It's winter. It's very cold. It's very cold.
Very cold.
This was my producer person, but she got pregnant. So she will be helping produce this video though. Kinda. She doesn't know it yet. Just so you know how windy it is out here. It's very cold. It's not fun. Holy shit. That's Mia. She's gonna help us with the big ones apparently. The wind's calmed down a little bit, but that's probably speaking too soon. This sucks. I'm about to clean this off. The spiders and stuff. And she's full of rocks. Also, every time I do this, I usually use my Bluetooth microphone, not whatever microphone I'm using on that. Ooh, she looks like she needs some work. You can stop. I think I'm...
She's too cold. She's trying to go back in.
Mia?
Yeah. Here she comes.
It's gonna be difficult. Alright. So we got him inside. Oh, that's not good. This is the Angeline begonia, which we've taken a lot of cuttings from because look how gorgeous she is. She's one of our most prized collective ownership plant things, but we're gonna have to take a break from cutting from her. I'm gonna have to probably buy one in the spring. And she is stressed. We're about to rehouse where she goes. She's gonna be part of my studio I'm kind of setting up right now. So you'll see more of her. I'm gonna clean these up to live with this. Probably a lot of spiders. Ta-da! Looks like a grow room for real.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got the grow light. I know. Lucy's so cute. But yeah.
It's another fan. Lucy!
Ow.
So this part of the video is sponsored by my friend Priebe, who lives in New Zealand. That's where this came from. I don't live in New Zealand. You can't see where I do live though. But this is my birthday gift. I got it like, my birthday was a bunch of months ago, but she was not in here. I just accidentally read the thing. So I do know what this is now. I had an idea of what it was. She should have wrote it on there. But now I know for sure what this is, so it's kind of cool. Oh my god, this is too beautiful. And I'm kind of even making this part of the video to show to her. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up for this so you can see the peaking of how pretty this is. Because it is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'm probably about to put this on. Yeah. I'm dying, like. This is now my prized possession. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. I've seen this in pictures and stuff, but like, and maybe you even seen this in a video doesn't come close to like showing you how pretty these colors are. It's insane. So she got this from actual Peruvian or Bolivian. I'll have to ask her. But South American shamans. This is an actual shamanic cloak from actual shamans in South America. I don't know if it's Bolivia or Peru, but she sat with ayahuasca and she got 2 of these cloaks, and I wanted one of them so bad, and she gave me one of them, and I'm now almost fell. But yeah, this is a beautiful thing to get like the first wintry day. It's like, thank you so much. And that's that portion of the video. Shaman stuff, yeah. And look, I have one of your hairs too, so I'm gonna do magic on you with it. Now you can stop. Well, I got her inside. The studio is coming along kinda nicely. It's not like perfect yet or anything. These plants are a very important part of my spiritual path. It's a little messy here still, but I'm gonna show you my guys. I've got a few. Maybe it's a difficult part of my path to explain, but as a witch, is maybe the very first thing that brought me to my path is maybe whatever weird psychic relationship I have with these guys. Look, I got a new leaf starting, and the light is too close to it. It does not like that. It looks like it's a little weird. Anyway, it's my Monstera. She's my baby. Welcome to As Above, So Below again. That video was a little more vlog style. I've really considered what kind of content I want to create, and I wanted to bring you guys into my personal existence a little bit, my personal sphere. It's really been a thing that I have taken some time to ponder what kind of content I actually want to create. And in that respect, it seems important to note to me that the thing that inspired me to create a channel was someone else's story, someone sharing their story, and it was not a happy story. And this person I'll probably talk about a lot on this channel because they're really inspirational to my path. And once I start doing interviews and stuff, I would love to have them on here. But it seems like the most important thing that I wanted to focus on, as I've kind of hit on in previous videos, is the authenticity of what this channel is about. The reason I named this channel As Above, So Below is because I feel like the negative aspects of life are misrepresented in spiritual culture, especially in social media. We have some shadow workers out there, but we're still kind of new. We're still coming out of the woodwork. A lot of spiritual people like to ignore the negative aspects of life. But it's been a big thing with me in my path that the negative aspects of life have taught me the most, which has kind of led me down my path. A lot of people ask me about what my path is. I would say shamanism is a big part of my path. As I said, this cloak came from one of my friends, my best friend in New Zealand right now. She's going to be one of my music partners in the future. Priebe, hello. She sat with ayahuasca with the real shamans in the jungle. I have not sat with them, but I deeply connect with the shamanic culture, and even in my hometown, I am a member of a church that, you know, works with entheogens. So it is a part of my spirituality, although I have not sat with ayahuasca. I call myself a witch, hint the name As Above, So Below. And I think the thing that is most important to me, or what I think the focus of this channel is that the negative parts of my life have really taught me the deepest lessons. I can't separate the negativity in my life from the positivity. And it seems like really a thing to focus on right now as we get ready to go into the colder months. Well, at least as in the northern hemisphere, as I'm getting the plants ready for winter, as I'm really feeling the lick of the wind on my skin for the first time this year, is reminding me of what my personal struggle is. And one of my personal struggles is with transportation and stuff. I don't have a car right now. I depend on public transit, and in my particular city, the public transit is very, very, very unreliable. So I spend a lot of the time outside in the cold. It's actually one of the things that thought I was going to talk about in my first YouTube video. One of the things that delayed me creating a YouTube channel for so long is it seemed like a lot of the time I had to like actually work on this channel or do anything like this, or tied up waiting for a bus or being stuck in the middle of nowhere, stranded. Um, but I've obviously learned to cut out time for it. It is pretty late right now. So like I haven't become the best at cutting out the time for it. Becoming a YouTuber has been a whole journey of time management in and of itself, but that's a story for a different video, maybe not even a video on my channel. But one of the things I am sitting with or realizing is winter is coming, and it's a thing to, in my path, the pain of winter has been something that I've really struggled with the last few years. And this year, coming into winter, I have reframed the way I look at pain, and I've adjusted, as I know that it's coming, my anticipation for the pain, instead of being afraid of it, and more so embracing the fact that a painful time might be coming for me, and relishing the fact that I have a new perspective on it, and really wondering what that even means, or what pain will feel like, or specifically the pain of being cold, as obviously we experience all kinds of pain all the time. But the cold is, to me, a teacher, a reminder, and I'm not sure what I'm going to learn from it this year, but pain has been one of my biggest teachers other than entheogens, and we'll talk about that in future videos. But what I wanted to bring to you today, wherever you're at, is this season, as you sit with the winter, and I actually am stealing this from my friend that I am mentioning. I won't name her by name without permission, so maybe I will in the future, but she taught me a viable kind of meditation. I guess it's a meditation, but she talked to me about, she shared this with a group, that when it's cold, it's like she meditates with the cold, and she tries to take it inside of her, and she tries to take a piece of that cold with her and try to remember what the cold feels like, embed it deeply inside of her, and to do the same thing with the heat. That way when you have the heat, you can take the heat with you to a cold place, and you can take the cold with you in the future to a warm place. And in that respect, I've kind of changed the way I feel about the cold. Instead of shying away from it or running away from it, I am trying to be more mindful of how the cold feels. I'm trying to take it inside. And maybe that is a thing to say for later, but I have learned that the process of, in and of itself, of trying to take the cold or take the heat, to try to take it inside of you instead of resisting it, changes your experience of it. Instead of it being a painful experience, which being too hot or too cold is still painful, even when you are putting yourself in this mindful state about it, it does seem to be less painful, or it seems to dissolve away more as time goes on, which is kind of ironic and funny. Heidi Priebe kind of talks about this. I think I'm going to go ahead and link her video in the description below. I've not worked with her formally on this platform yet, but I would say that she is a big inspiration for me creating this channel, and also an amazing mental health resource, especially if you're someone like me who has not been able to find a really good therapist or a reliable therapist, and obvious, maybe not so obviously, mental health is a big part of at least my spiritual path, and I believe mental health is a part of spirituality in general in many ways, and we'll definitely discuss that in the future. But as you go into this season, as you start to winterize yourself, try to look at the cold more mindfully this year. Try to look at what winter has to teach you, what winter's lessons can bring to you this year. And try to save a little bit of it for the summer because, well, we're probably going to have a hot rest of our lives thanks to global warming. But yeah, if you liked this video and this style of content, I would really like some, I don't have a lot of people watching the videos yet, but I would really love the feedback as to, what kind of things you liked, what kind of things you hated. I'm still in my experimental phase, still learning different ways, different tactics, different editing and lighting techniques. I don't have lights. As a matter of fact, I'll show you what my light looks like. Yeah, you can't even see what that is, but it's a grocery bag on a light bulb. I'm so cool. Yeah. So, yeah, and I think that kind of goes to part of my point about this channel is yeah, even though it's painful and difficult and I don't have all the resources that maybe a lot of YouTubers have, I'm doing it. I think the whole thing is what the pain and struggle teaches me is it teaches you about your own resilience and your own ability to heal yourself, your own ability to push through the challenges in your life. Instead of looking for a way out or an immediate escape, you start to realize your true power, the fire you have within, so to speak, or maybe in this case, the cold you have within you. Be mindful, guys. It was really nice having this conversation with you guys. I look forward to producing more better videos in the future. As you see, I'm still kind of putting my studio together, trying to get lighting and angles down and all that. So we'll see how everything works in the future. But thanks for watching. Me again. Hey, I'm usually the next day editor me. This editor me is just now. So that's weird. Anyway, the angles and stuff on yeah, I'm looking right now, which they say you're not even supposed to look. I don't know how people are getting really good headshot angles if they're not constantly looking, or well, I'm not constantly looking, but I tried the technique just now of not looking at all. Not that I even care. I feel like people respond decently to those kind of raw videos. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of work, trying to teach myself how to talk, which is kind of difficult. I talk crooked. Maybe I could talk more like this. I'm going to start talking like this all the time. Maybe I'll get more views because people are like, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he talking like that? And I'll be like, why is he talking like that? He's talking like that because he's trying to learn how to talk. But that's not going to work because it's making him talk even more weird. Well, I'm just going to talk weird until I talk normal. I'm going to talk weirder and weirder. My voice is going to be different every time. Every video, I'm going to have a different voice. Sometimes it's going to be English. Sometimes it's going to sound gay or weird. I'm not sure how I'm going to sound because I'm trying to create a new voice. And yeah, this sounds pretty crazy. So you're meeting Editor Clayton, who's English right now. It's cool. But I'm still talking kind of crooked. I don't know how to fix it that much. I learned that I have this thing called lazy lips. I learned that from a YouTuber. I'm trying to learn to be a better communicator. If you want to give me any tips, I'm greatly open to them. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and goodbye from Editor Clayton. Yeah, I hope you have a good time and a happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. That's what time it is. Yeah, here in America, which I'm talking with this weird accent, but I'm totally American. Yeah. But yeah, happy holidays.